Wicked. Wicked. Warcraft 2 Combat Edition. War2.org. Are you kidding me? Let's go get to the game. Wicked. We got BRBs. Get out of here. BRB. The Great American BRB. Dills is watching. Thank gosh for Dills. Dang, this guy over here, diggity Dills with a capital D, capital L, capital L. Oh, is he playing? No, he better be watching. Please, Dills, watch. We need to see another super. We do a C. No, Dills is playing. Diggity Dills is playing this time, but that's okay. We'll just commentate it anyway. So this is for you, diggity Dills. Let's go see who he's playing. This is indeed his ally is gonna be who? The owl says, who? Da Hawksel! And who else? Diggity, red is gonna be Startail. OMG, big names in this game. Wiki, Warcraft 2. Diggity Dills with the capital L's. What? Holy cannoli, did you not see 8? Wiki, Da Hawksel, Jayhawkers, the greatest hawk of all, except for BHC Hawk was pretty dang good. I'd like to see a wow, that would be so good. But lickety, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dill's time. As he brings it, he's got ally Startail right next door. Hey there, neighbor. Wiki. Are they against Swift? No, I think Swift is obsing. Deem a dynasty, a WG. Who else could it be? Egg in the offensive role this time. And Dills bringing that wiki Warcraft 2 skills. Wiki Dills with a capital D, capital L on his skills. He has capital L's. That's how good he is. Special thanks to Heilmann's Old Style Pure, a genuine, established in 1902. It's the classic lickety lager, old world methods of brewing. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink. Government warning: alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because the risk of birth defects comes from alcohol beverages impairs your ability to drive a car, operate machinery, and most certainly will cause health problems. Here, lickety ladies and gentlemen, it's Wiki Warcraft 2. The Highland Brewing Company. La Crosse, Wisconsin? No way! I didn't know they were from La Crosse. The best beer. That's why Lost Lake was so good. What? I just came to a mind-altering, life-changing realization that the best beer was here all along in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Cross that river. What? Chopping? Oh! Knock! Who's there? It's a grunt! But Grunt easily taken down by the miggity micro skills of that piggity player. Wiki. Welcome to Warcraft 2 War 2 Combat Edition. LW at War2. Are you kidding me? This music was by Peter Gundry. He does so dang good. He wrote the Vampire Masquerades. I read about it in PC Gamer times 10,000 years ago, and it was good then. It's good now. Wowzers. Peter Gundry. Wiki Warcraft 2. Look at ladies and gentlemen, Dills on the midi move out. He's going to try to assault this 11 and 9 o'clock spot. Try to alleviate a little bit of the biggie pressure being put on the small 9 guy. That small 9 guy under assault from all 3 players. He's like, this is the wrong place for me to be. I shouldn't have started at the 8 o'clock. Would have been biggity better if I ran all the way up to the small 12 and set up shop there. But here we see, liggity, ladies and gentlemen, White still going to try to hold on out. It's pretty all-star, a stickety studded team here. Ogre, Mage, Egg, WG, I think maybe the opponents. Da Hawksel says, by the way, oh, and here's biggity bustin'. The Hawks so with the biggity bustin'. And we see now here, wiki Warcraft 2 fans, that just an amazing grunt micro from Diggity Dills. And we see the skills on these guys. Wowzers, here's the defense set on up. The grunt's gonna make it on in. No, they're not. Wowzers, the defense on these guys. He says, watch you. It could be you who they come after next, because we are seeing a hidden expansion from StarTale at the 6 o'clock spot. Question mark. What the heck? StarTale, you need to bring your skills to the table and match the meaty micro skills so far put on display here by our heroes Jayhawkers, and deals with a capital D, capital L's, Dills, who brings the skills, obviously, in grunt and meaty micro. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was a pretty clever assault here from the 11 o'clock spot. Still going to be able to handle it, however. He's got the super duper. And the Hawk says, watch at 11 o'clock, just get rid of that farm. But it's not only going to be a matter of time before this 11 o'clock spot is able to hold this off, as his buddy has arrived. And that's going to be the GG for this assault, at least. The grunt's going to kind of scare him off. Oh, no, not likely. Here comes the player at 9 o'clock. And the Hawk sets up shop at the 3 o'clock spot. I lickety like it. You can wall that 3 o'clock spot off a lickety later and keep himself a little bit alive a little bit later without the constant need of rescuing from these two players. So Dahawk had a pretty good attack there. He sent that 11 o'clock player back to the Stone Age. But we will see whether or not it was worth it, as the 6 o'clock spot has been occupied here right away by StarTale. So I don't know if it'll be discovered. If it is, probably going to be trounced upon. However, if StarTale's economy can get that unmitigated 2-base buildup, he's just going to be looking in the future. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans. Nice 3-2 defensive setup, and look at that, no defense at that place. A little bit worried about that 8 o'clock spot getting down there, because that might just be discovered and annihilated. But if not, then it could be a GG in their favor. Who knows what will happen? You'll have to just stay tuned to the Wiki Warcraft 2 action-packed action, only to be found on Wiki War2.ru, the War2.ru server. Wiki, and don't forget about Chocolate, Clancy, and all the riggedy rest. Heilman's old style from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Wowzers, didn't even realize that. I should have realized that years ago. I could have been taking trips every time I was in La Crosse. I was looking for the Lost Lake Brewery, but no, I was looking for the wrong brewery. Wiki, although Lost Lake, that was a pretty good brewski. A pretty good brewski indeed. Wiki. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Dills, the hour of the Dills. This is Dwayle's Twitch TV. And hopefully he copies this and puts it on his Twitch TV, because I'm taking the time to commentate this for ye Dills with a capital D and 2 capital L's. So please copy this and put it on your Twitch TV, please. Please. Actually, everybody. I want everybody to copy this and put it on their Twitch TV, even if you're not Dills, but most especially if you're Dills. Holy cannoli. Wowzers. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans, the commentary marches on into the liggity late game. Will I survive? Will the comment... Oh, we have a piggity pause. Yes! Alright, we'll be right back after this action. I still have one piggity pause brought to you by War2.ru. Wiki, welcome back, Warcraft 2 fans. Our right on the attack is Dills. He's bringing back the action here, and he's going to be going for tier number 3 in the future. Actually, it's the present. He's got it. He doesn't have Bloodlust, but he's on his way. And once you're on... Oh, and that's a Death and Decay on StarTale's base. Looks like StarTale's 6 o'clock expansion worked out for him. Not. Maybe, actually. I don't really recall. Ladies and gentlemen... Took quite a long pause there. I had a couple of children, and the children grew up, graduated college. Now I have time again to commentate this game. So this has like been 18 long years in the making here, and finally we have this game. And then now we see finally Dale's having biggity bloodlust. He's gonna be trying to take the small 12 base. That's a wise idea. However, looks like Death and Decay is pretty prevalent inside this game already. So likely gonna be Death and Decay on the way in the backside of that small 12 o'clock spot. Here comes Ogre Mage, not the player Ogre Mage, but the Ogre Mage technology we see here from Diggity Dills as he brings the wiki Warcraft 2 action to you, to me, to everybody. Wiki, here it comes. Gonna be crashing through that farm, gonna reveal his hand right before Bloodlust is there, but Bloodlust is about there, ladies and gentlemen, and indeed it is. Bloodlust has arrived, and he's gonna get a berserker barrage of Bloodlusted Ogres targeted at this 11 o'clock spot, once again rampaging the front door of this 11 o'clock spot. Once again, this guy's got too much Warcraft 2 skills in order to be defeated that easily. Dills, however, gonna breathe lust on up and then maneuver on down to this small, in the 9 o'clock spot. Small 9 being rampaged by Startail. So he's going to leave his ogres there, get a little bit of economy going, and then his ogres are all going to fall. But that'll buy Startail a little bit of time, and then his economy is going to be kicking itself up into the high gear as he has now decided to expand to the miggity middle of the miggity mini map. And here's a hasted DK on the way, going to get punched in the face for its try, but actually 3 peons do indeed diggity die, liggity, ladies and gentlemen. All right, a nice peon moving on in this area. Maybe he wants to scout out if Death and Decay is there. Maybe he wants to put his own Death and Decay trap. No, not going to find a Death and Decay there. So his lusted up ogres are going to continue with a Goblin Sapper. He can then scout out exactly what's going on. Small 9, no! Small 9, no! Says Startail, the beautifully bearded warrior. But his miggity micro antics might not be enough to pull him the big GG girls generation. GG. Liggity. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Death and Decay trying to sneak by once again. This time he's going to get a little more liggity luck, but not going to see that much on his economy being hit because he does have that small 12 and he's about ready to set up that miggity middle of the miggity mini map. Liggity, ladies and gentlemen, here's the rapid, or maybe not so rapid, but a pretty rapid lust up here from the enemy. And look at the 2 hall wall. Count them, 2 hall wall. Over there at the small 9 o'clock spot. So Death and Decay gonna push these ogres right on off. And they're going to re-lust on up and lust their buddy who's just going to stand there because he's Startail a little bit preoccupado elsewhere on the miggity mini map. All right, here's the gigantic choo-choo train of justice peons pulling into the miggity mine. And boy, even Catapult's getting in some of that action, targeting down this small 9 o'clock spot. The entire miggity base rampage. And the future is now. So he's going to lust up a bunch of ogres and send them back to that small 12 o'clock spot. And the backsider is going to be Death and Decay. Or no, it's Death Coil. He couldn't even take out that catapult. No wonder. No wiki wonder. Death and Decay has yet to really research. Lady. Look at that. The hidden DK was right there the entire dang time. So well hidden by that yellow pliggity player. Alright, Death and Decay has now arrived, so he's going to take down that catapult. Yeah, that's right. And he'll start mining over here once again. And then he's got the huge miggity mining, the gold flow to be envied by everybody over there at the miggity middle spot, which is pretty safe here from these numerous DKs. He's going to go over there and Death and Decay all the way, those 2 defensive Death and Decays. And then he's going to get ready with a couple of miggity bloodlusters. But wait, look at that. His peon flow was not sacrificed though. So carry on, bloodlusted ogres. There's the DK and 1 Death and Decay moving moving out this way as his peon flow still is the strongest of all the lads out there. He's got that mini map middle. Oh, never mind. Looks like his peon flow was just cut. So, ladies and gentlemen, the game marches on, but I think this is going to be a GGGGG, a Girls' Generation Lionheart in the favor of our enemies, Egg and Ogre Mage and Team Dynasty WWWG as they pull the GG victory. But here comes Dills and Startail with a massive bloodbuster ogre army assault towards the middle of the map, and they're gonna run everybody OF to the OFT. Here's a Death and Decay right in the middle of those bloodlusted ogres. He's gonna Death and Decay right in the middle of himself, and he's got very little extra help coming as his gold flow is nothing but a trickle though, and he's gonna actually not have too many wood choppers either. Gonna have to build some more peons and start cranking out the output of that small 12 o'clock spot. But that small 12 o'clock spot in desperation just about to be Death and Decayed. Most likely you can see the DK spot down there. He's not saving peons here. He needs to maybe save some peons for after that DK, post DK. He's gonna send a couple of ogres on the way. Okay, DK S9, dumb jerk face. That's what he's gotta say. WTF, and he's gonna try his best. Will he do the peon pull? And he's gonna watch his. Oh no, it's gonna be the double DK down as both his town and the ogres get DK'd on. That's just not good. He's gonna say DK small 9, and that's what he needs to do. Where's Startail? Doesn't have no DKs, and one ogre gonna maintain that area, but not gonna do a whole lot versus those DKs. Wiki DKs. Wiki Warcraft 2 brought to you, as it always is, by War2.ru. Gonna be checking out War2.ru, I hope so. Wiki Warcraft 2. Lickety, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in next time when we have yet another Warcraft 2 extravaganza going on into the lickety late game. Here's a Death Coil sprung on that DK. Gonna be sucking the life out of that dead skeleton. This is my last biggity pause, so I gotta call the President of the United States and let him know that I'll be late for saving babies from them burning buildings. Startail gonna lickety lead the game. Wiki Warcraft 2.